Thank you so much for your willingness to work with me today as we're trying these new modalities of healing with galactic energy to a new level. I'd like you to go ahead and take a quick look at this body. I had some clearing that I know that we needed to do within the heart, the high heart, to be more specific. Also, some of her higher realms were being blocked due to what I believe are implants and attachments that were creating negativity in her field. How have the energies that we just did, how have they been for clearing her field? What has she experienced? Has she cleared out the blocks in her throat chakras, in her higher chakras? Or is that work still being done? How is the healing work progress going, please? We were doing a lot of transmuting during the cleansing. How is her aura looking at this time, please?
Once again, bright and clear.
Wonderful.
There's some lavender and magenta and some yellow tones.
Wonderful. Now, before I started, I had heard that there were implants and attachments. Are these attachments gone now?
They have gone.
And have they gone back to source? Were they negative attachments or just simply beings within her field?
They were, beings within the field that were ready to leave as well. And very clear, very clear.
Wonderful.
There's, I do believe would do well to fill those spaces with intention.
Okay, we'll do that now. What does she need at this time, please?
Peace.
Okay. And what is her favorite flower?
Daffodil.
Daffodil? Does she prefer a white or a yellow?
Yellow.
Let's go ahead and fill that space with the beautiful daffodils. Bringing in that beautiful Mother Earth energy. Bringing in that peace with the daffodils. And how does that look now?
It looks bright.
And tell me when it's done. And are those spaces filled up now?
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
I also understood that there have been implants put into her. Can you please check the body and see if these are still within her field or if they have been removed? I have 3 areas that I wrote down for potential. I had the throat, the feet, and the heart.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. And let's go ahead and take a look at the feet. Was there an implant there or is there still?
In the left leg. don't know, some electronic thing.
An electronic thing put into her left leg.
Yeah, like some, yeah, like it's not organic, it's more, it's, yeah, and it's in the leg, not just the foot.
Ah. Can you tell who put that there? Or how it got there?
Planted in March. And um, I'm not getting a who, but like it was implanted in March, Wendy. This is Bethy. I'm not getting a who or how.
Okay, that's fine. A lot of times when it's negative energy, they don't want to tell you who and how.
Mhm.
They want to hide that and keep that knowledge hidden. So, but nonetheless, we discovered it.
Mhm.
So with the healing energies and auric clearing energies that I used earlier, did it actually remove the implant, or do I need to go ahead and remove that at this time?
Remove it at this time, please.
Okay,
It's been
Let-
prepared. Your previous work prepared it. You're doing perfectly. Yes.
beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull all the cords out of that implant that's been placed there. Pull all of them out from throughout the leg, gathering them up. And we're just going to go ahead and put this into a glass jar. It'll just fit in there perfectly.
Uh-huh.
And then we're just going to go ahead and put the lid on it once you've got everything. Tell me when you've got everything.
Yeah,
From
looks
this
like
way.
it's in there. Yeah,
Okay.
it's in there.
Go ahead and shut the lid. We're just going to hold it for a minute. We're not going to send it to source yet. We're just going to hold it because I think you've got a couple more to add.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and move now into the heart area, please. Take a look there.
It's like more in the kidney or in the back of the ribs. It's
Okay. And what does this implant look like?
like a sheet. It's like a, I don't know. It's like a band or something, a sheet, a band.
Okay. And do we know who put that one there?
So,
Are these for tracking or to try to slow her down from her work?
is this Agarthans? No. Excuse me. That's Bethy getting involved. It was like a shutting, a cloaking sort of thing. Like cut, like yeah, like it looks like a wall, you know, like a big sheet, like sheeted metal or something, like the opposite of armor. Like, you know how armor is defensive? This is offensive. It's yeah, like kind of segmented, large. Yeah, it covers back behind the heart,
Yeah.
starting from the waist up.
Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this little sheet and we're just going to roll it like a piece of carpet.
Uh,
We're going to roll it up, remove all of it, take it
Oh.
out, and when you have it, I'm going to remove it gently, gently. Go ahead and take a breath. Let the body have a minute. Gentle to the body. Asking her angels and guides to assist with the body so it is not as, so it doesn't hurt as much. Tell me when it's been removed.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's gone.
Okay. Now we're going to take this sheet and we're going to open that jar up and stick it in there with the implant. It'll just shrink to size, fitting the jar perfectly. And we'll fill it back in a moment. And now this other implant that I have at the throat.
Yeah.
Does she need a moment to get a drink or is she doing okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry, just feel it.
Go ahead and let's give the body a moment.
It's like I want to cry that it's gone.
It's okay. Cry. It's a good release.
But
How long has that been there?
but the throat thing.
The metal sheet that was behind her heart.
I think getting 13. I don't know if it's 13 months, years, or something. 13.
Okay, we'll look at clarifying it later.
Mhm.
Okay, my initial feedback is months, 13 months.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this implant that is coming up in the throat, creating her coughing, keeping her from speaking her truth. Do you see it there?
Like,
Is it in the front of the throat or the back?
no,
I feel like it's
in the back. All back.
Yeah, I feel like it's in the back. Let's
It's
go ahead and,
twisty.
is it an octopus kind?
Yeah, it's kind of, it keeps going away. It's like going up and in.
Okay, we're gonna just grab that little octopus now. I'm just gonna put a little hook in it and it's just gonna start to come right out. Pulling it out like a fishing wire, bringing it out. All of it, all pieces, none of it's allowed to stay. It must all come out. It is not welcome in this body. It does not have permission to be there. Removing it now. And all at once released. And now we're going to go ahead and remove any dark energy from where that implant was. And that's also going to go into that jar, opening the lid and adding it to. Now, tell me when it's done. Releasing it all now. And now we're going to take in that jar that's closed up. We're going to fill the jar up with God's white light. And we're going to put it to, just like you would do at the bank,
Oh, oh, you mean that thing that goes sucks
Yeah.
it up?
It sucks it up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it in the little, we're gonna call it God's bank.
Mhm, love
We're
that.
gonna put it into the little tube and it's gonna go push the button and send it right up to source. And he'll turn it back into light, white light.
Nice.
Now to soothe the throat, I'm going to ask for some echinacea tea and some herbal teas. What
Mhm.
herbs would you like to put in your tea?
I like turmeric. I like the chamomile.
Chamomile, beautiful.
Verbena.
Okay, verbena.
Verbena.
I just heard mint. We're going to add some mint in there and a dash of lemon. I want you to swallow. And as you swallow, the soothing will come into your throat. Beautiful, new, fresh, green energy. And I'm transmuting with you. And swallow. And then I'm just going to give the body a moment to be at peace. Just a moment. Just to relax and be at peace. And now what would you like to have from where that shield was put into your body? What would you like for that area?
Oh. Oh.
I know you love textiles. Would you like a beautiful textile blanket?
Yeah, I think I would like like one of those lines that you get dressed behind. Yeah, like maybe a structural, soft, beautiful, peaceful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a feeling. It's unarticulated. What's it called? Like those dressing screens, but like
Oh, yes.
beautiful. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, ornate, with some lovely carvings around the outside of it.
Yeah, it's a mix of like it's like living fabric and living like the structural part is like it's really pretty. It's like the equivalent of wood, but like alive and from the body.
Yes, beautiful.
Like a cartilage or like a beautiful, like a cartilage, but beautiful.
Wonderful.
Mm.
Let's go ahead and set that in place now. Gently, just sliding it in.
Mm.
Soothing as it goes.
Mm.
It'll be slippery like oil, just falling right into place.
Wow.
And now, does she need a minute? Does this body need a break?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Wonderful. Now, if you can take a moment and just shine your flashlight throughout the body and tell me what else is happening. I know she had some recent surgeries. We want to take a look at the work that was done there and any healing that might need to be done. But let's see if there's anything else. If I missed anything. I had that there were 3 implants, but maybe there are more. Let's just double check.
Yeah, there's like the, it's like it's not like a, it's like a darkness. It's like when you, I don't know how to explain it. It's like
It's okay. It's a dark energy. And where is this at?
on my left side.
On her left side. Let's go ahead and ask this dark energy to bring itself up and make itself known, giving it a voice, letting it speak through your vocal cords and through breath. Dark energy,
Wow.
asking you to come up now so that we can know what this is.
It's like Derek.
Derek. Derek, are you an entity that just attached yourself to this body and have been hiding inside? What problems have you been causing?
Ah. I feel like tormenting.
Tormenting.
Yeah, like
Tormenting
Derek.
self.
Yeah,
Derek,
like
are you
through-
also tormenting her daughters?
Yeah, through her.
Okay. How long have you been there?
Like 5. I don't know what
5 years? 5 months?
5 months.
5 months. And what was she doing when you joined her?
She's asleep.
She was asleep. Did she forget to put her shielding up before she went to sleep?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll change that going forward. But for now, I want you to go ahead and pull any cords that you have. And where are you on your journey? Are you ready to go back to source? What happened to you?
The tree house. I was in a, yeah, there was like a raid or something. I got,
How old were you when you lost your body?
it's like my late 20s, 28.
You were in your 20s,
Yeah, 28.
28. What city was this in?
Like, see, like in Asia.
In Asia. What year was this?
In the 1930s.
1930?
Yeah, like
So you found,
there was like underground things going on. I was involved with some sort of a ring or a, yeah, it was like group raid. And yeah, we were doing bad things. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
you're ready?
Um,
Okay, let's go ahead and forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Send yourself love. And then we're going to go ahead and send you back to source. Would you like an angelic team to come guide you?
Yes.
Asking for the team to come up now, please. Tell me who comes.
Um, there's like, yeah. Some Asian masters, yeah.
Beautiful. And what do they say to you?
They're helping me. lifting me up and putting like cloak on me. I'm so.
You've been here a long time waiting to go home. Are there any others that were in that raid that would like to come join you now and go back home that are still wandering?
And there's yeah, they're like shadows.
Ask them to come join you now.
Yeah.
Tell them, brothers, it's time to go home.
Some of them don't. Can't tell if they want to.
Tell them it's time.
Okay.
Tell them the beautiful cloak that they'll receive.
Yeah.
How many come with you?
I'm getting like 3.
Wonderful. Tell them to bring all their cords. Don't leave anything behind. And then in the place, if they were within a human beings field, we're just going to go ahead and send love and light. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Going ahead and sending the magenta ray into the area that has been cleared for you and for where the other beings were at. Sending that now. And how is this body looking now? Is there still a Derek there?
No.
Okay. Are there any more dark shadows? Going ahead and shining your flashlight through the body. And how is she doing physically, please?
Very tired.
Is she able to continue with getting her questions answered?
Yes, she can. There's a deep tiredness in her being.
So she's had some surgery done on her leg, her left leg where this implant was actually.
The right leg, yes.
How did the cellular structure look within this leg now?
Yeah, they performed. Correctly.
Okay.
Procedure. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like it's all flowing. There's still like a giant bruise that's healing and has discomfort.
Let's go ahead and send some healing energy to it now to assist with that, with a quick healing. Doing that now. Releasing the pain. Sending love to the body and forgiveness. How's that looking now?
Much prettier. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, she had another procedure done. Let's take a look there. How is that healing going? to the feminine sacral area.
Um, can't see that well. Can't really see.
Okay.
It's been kind of, yeah, kind of closed up, and it's,
Is there stagnant energy there?
yeah, it looks like, yeah, there's, yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's just go ahead and spin that energy. Let's take the stagnation out of it.
Okay.
Just like a little, you know, those little dust tornadoes that you see?
Hmm.
Just sending one of those in. Just freshen it up. But we're not going to make it dusty.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, that feels good.
Wonderful. And just brightening it up with a little bit of rainbow light. And then moving over to the other leg. I understand that she wanted to do a similar procedure to the other leg. I think we can do this etherically. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk the leg. Let's go ahead and talk to your left leg. Because the right one is the one that was done. So we're going to look at the left leg where the implants were, or it's had some healing. What needs to be done to make it a match to the other leg with the healing work that was done there? Do we just need to strengthen and tighten up these veins?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that
It's
now.
almost, yeah, it's like pulling like a net.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's tighten up this net. Putting them back in their proper locations. And what about the muscle around it? What happened to that leg that it wanted to present itself that way? I should say legs, both of her legs were doing that. What was the body trying to tell her?
This is about the worry connected to advancing, to moving forward, all of the fear and anxiety as she moved forward would cause friction, resistance, which created difficulties in moving forward. It's like she was pulling a heavy weight. And
I see. So let's go ahead and let some of that weight go now.
exertion.
Let's let it go. It's not serving her any purpose for her highest and most benevolent good. Absolutely no reason whatsoever to maintain it. Physically, her body is going to start to shift and change readily and easily. With healthy eating, she's going to see where she's been wondering, why am I gaining weight? We already told ourselves earlier, she answered her own question. It's the weight of this worry, the weight of this fear. Let's take this fear and worry and collect it all up. And we're going to transmute it and change it into a bouquet of flowers. Tell me when you've got all this energy of fear and worry. Have you collected it all? Each one that you add will turn it to a new flower. Pull them all together. Have you got them all? I know it's starting to get late, but let's go ahead and have Beth wake up just enough to answer. Beth,
Yeah, I'm here.
okay.
Yeah.
Were you able to answer my question about the fear and the worry being collected as bouquet?
Yeah, I think it's all unified somewhere. Yeah. This is Beth talking. I can kind of see a satchel.
Okay. We're going to take all of that worry and fear, and we're going to take them. We were collecting them all. If it's in a satchel, we're going to now turn each worry and each fear into a flower. So it's going to be a bouquet of flowers.
Mhm,
Take them all out of the satchel.
mhm.
This bouquet of flowers, tie it up with a ribbon, and hand it back to yourself. And you're going to use this bouquet of flowers and put it into your heart and your high heart. And as it reaches your heart and your high heart, it's going to help you be the supportive, loving mother that you want to be.
Mhm. Okay.
Do this now.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Um,
So while she's in this state, I'd like to ask Mia's higher self to step into the session, asking her to come now. Will she come?
okay.
Wonderful. Mia,
Mhm.
with your higher self, I'd like to ask you at this time if we can clear your auric field and your chakras and brighten them up using the rainbow light and the cosmic ray, silver ray.
No. Yes, please.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and do that now. For the next 3 days, as you're breathing, this work will continue gently and in the background, releasing any dark energy around you and brightening up your field, making your life feel light and easy. Decisions easy to make. And how does this work look? How do you see the end result, please?
See clear, like the surface of water. Very nice, very beautiful. Glistening, moving like almost like a surface of water.
Beautiful. I know
Very
exactly.
pretty. Mhm,
Pristine, lovely. And now I know that she's got an opportunity for scholarship. I
mhm,
should say you, as Mia's higher self,
mhm.
or unless you're communicating through Beth to speak with her higher self, I'm not quite sure. Am I speaking with her higher self directly or through Beth? Directly. Okay. May I ask you, why are you not interested in taking advantage of a full scholarship? Is that not her path? Is it meant to be delayed?
Yeah, the delay is really what this year of
And will
pause will help define the choice.
beautiful. Well, let's put the intent for the highest and best good for her choice, for her path, for her career, for her life, for her ascension process.
Yes,
Thank you. Is there anything else I can do to assist you at this time, dear one?
yes. To create link of some sort with with my sister,
Okay.
who,
Where do you want this link to be? And is this a helpful link?
yes,
And where should it be joined?
Waste.
Okay. I'm going to make this into a paper chain so that either one of you can remove it at any time, gently and easily. But if this is assisting her beneficially, and if she agrees to it, then the link may be created. Does Tessa agree?
Yes.
Okay. The link is made. So let's go ahead. Is there anything else that needs to be done for you, dear? Okay. I thank you. I send you love and light, and I release you at this time. And then I ask Tessa if she wants to step in, please.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Hello, little one. How are you doing today? I wanted to ask you, similar to your sister, if you would like to have your auric field cleared.
Yes.
Do you give permission? Okay,
Yeah.
doing that now. Sending in the golden Christed light into your field. Clearing, just like a shower over your head. Clearing all your chakras above, through your body.
She's calling on the phone right now. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and let that ring in the background a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can call her back shortly. Going ahead and sending her light and love, clearing up her chakra fields, sending the most beautiful golden light around and to surround her, letting go of any negative energies that she's been holding into her body, letting go of any imbalance and any imperfections that are creating disharmony, letting that peace sweep into her just like a shower, opening the golden drain below her, and any negativity will be transmuted into a beautiful golden pixie dust. Thanking the fairies and the gnomes for their assistance in this work. Take a deep breath. And how does this being look now?
Yeah, right.
Beautiful. And let's put it into her mind that it was this trip that changed her direction. They gave her a new outlook, a fresh outlook on life. That she has the tools within her to be successful. A successful young woman, a successful adult throughout her entire life in this lifetime. And Tessa, how are you doing now, dear?
She feels good.
Wonderful. Sending light and love. And thanking her for coming to do this work. Is there anything else you need before I let you go?
Yeah, like anxiety, something to help with the anxiety and the judgment.
Okay. Is this self-judgment or judgment of others?
Both.
Okay.
It's like it's like all tied together.
Let's take any judgments that come, whether it's self-judgment or from outside. And we're going to put it as, we're going to put it into dandelions. And they may feel like a yellow flower when they first hit physical, you can see it. But then quickly, it will be changed into the dandelion seeds, floating off into the air, off the body, like little wisps. These judgments will not be able to take any type of hold into your field or into your heart. And for the anxiety, I'm going to put into the mind a support. And within this support structure, you're going to find your mother's name, because she's always there to support you. Now, your mother's name stands behind it with 100,000 million women, all the mothers who support their children. This includes white buffalo calf woman, the loving mother of earth, Mother Gaia, and Mother Sophia. A mother's love with the word mother. You will not need to ever feel anxious again. And if for a fleeting moment a thought comes, you will immediately be washed over, feeling that. Just send her some love for her birthday.
Yeah. Yes, that's a desire. Love for mom and resolve, resolution, the past, and acceptance. Love and
Wonderful.
respect.
Beautiful. Well, she's done a lot of physical work today. I'd like to bring in my golden dragon.
Mhm.
Going ahead and calling her now. We're going to ask her for any messages as a guide. And we'll see if she's got any messages for you or for me. Shina Ra. Please step forward.
Hmm.
Shina Ra, are you here?
Like Wendy, I can say I feel a great weight, like a comforting weight, like a curled up, like a bear, like a big form. Very
Yeah.
heavy, very cute, kind of like Duke, very comforting companion. Very heavy though, really heavy, like gold, like that kind of density.
Yes. She's definitely a golden dragon.
Oh yeah, like gold. Okay, there you go. That's why it's so heavy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's funny, it's all going down on one side. I don't know why that is. Like it's all like over here. Is that like leaning on, or what is that?
Yep. It's like you're being like you get to lean on her.
It feels good.
And I'm just going to ask her if she has any messages for you or for me. See if she tells you anything.
Oh. Messages of really dynamic and beautiful, lots of textures, very strength.
Strength.
It's like talking about like fluidity and changing, the nature of change and the strength of moving through change, and granting that ability to all of us, and giving a sense of like vitality and like really beautiful rhythms and changes and vital dynamism. Very so pretty.
Beautiful.
All the tones of gold and it's like, when things glisten in the sunlight,
Yes.
and how beautiful, like when this dragon moves, like it's kind of like a snake, sort of like slithery and beautiful as it reflects and shines and moves so fluidly. And there's this really beautiful like sound associated with it too. It's really peaceful and kind of like, you know, when you put your hands through, you know, like the metallic fringe purses, you know, those old fashioned purses.
Yes, I know what you mean.
And then like putting
Uh-huh.
your finger through that and that beautiful, but this is so alive and beautiful. I think the message is that giving the gift of yeah, this mobility and vitality and glisten reflection light. It's like the variations of light, not just, you're not just getting light, but you're getting a vital version, living version of light that we get to have as a gift and to like have within us if we choose. I choose that.
I choose that.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's kind of take going on that same idea of like the inner, like that plate that came out of me, and then we put in something beautiful and organic as a structure to help me like, you know, like keep upright, but in a
Yeah.
very beautiful collaborative way. It's not invasive. Same sort of thing, like this beautiful scales of the dragon, the beautiful glistening, the movement, all of this has a supportive quality as well that
Wow.
helps to keep us upright and girded and yet fluid and also like water, you know, like very mutable and adapting to our surroundings and active and beautiful and reflective. And yeah, just it's beautiful. The images I'm seeing, the wish, the granting of this to us, the feeling behind it is really lovely, very loving, very kind, and very,
Beautiful.
yeah, very
And have I
peaceful.
got her name correct as
That
Shinara?
uh, ask me again out loud.
Shinara.
Yes, that's correct. Shinara. Shinara? Shinara. Shinara.
Shinara.
Shinara.
Sheen. Maybe it's sheen, like the sheen of gleaming sheen.
Yeah, there you go. Shinara. I think I'm getting Shinara.
Yeah, that's how I had it too. Shinara.
Uh-huh, Shinara. That's more Shinara. But
I
it's
think
more
the
of a
R is like a
sound.
rolling.
It's like
Yeah.
it's more of a sound like the Shinara.
Yeah.
Like a like a
Kind of
swooshy
growling.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're
Shinara. Yeah.
Shinara.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's
Thank
really,
you. Thank you, beautiful dragon, for coming and giving us
really
this
pretty.
beautiful guidance and this gift and knowledge of what you've been blessing me with in my life, because that's exactly where I am and what I've been going through with these new learnings and the fluidity and needing the strength for these new activities coming up in my life. So I'm very thankful, and I thank you so much for coming. Sending you my deepest love, and I look forward
Yeah,
to connecting with you physically and telepathically in the future.
I would do soon. I as well. As well. Beauty.
Thank you. Is there anything else at this time? I go ahead and release the dragon, Shinara, thanking her again.
Very good.
Is there anything else needed at this time?
Beth is having a lot of suddenly all these like feelings in her hands, like all the like a need for healing, hand healing. Oh,
A hand healing. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the hand chakras. Going ahead and spinning in white light. Spinning that in now.
mm,
Clearing and cleansing the chakras of the hands. Brightening them, strengthening them. And let's go ahead and put this beautiful dragon to them as well. And how is that?
feels the pain, feels stiff, but it's not painful anymore.
Beautiful. And are we complete with this work today?
Yes.
Wonderful. So I know it's getting ready for her bedtime here soon. I will bring her back to herself, let her work with her family and whatever she needs for her nighttime routine. And then when she lays her head, beautiful rest will come to her completely. As I send this Isis energy, Nephthys energy to her, loving, feminine, divine, bringing her back to her hands, her feet, bringing her more fully into her own awareness. When she's ready, she may open her eyes.
Okay, here I am.
Yay!
Wow,
Welcome back.
Amazing.
Dang, girl.
Amazing. Amazing. Really, really so needed. I didn't even know I needed all of that. That's really, I was in a dark place. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah, I
thank
didn't know all that was coming up either. I mean, I just had the implants and attachments.
Well, there was, what was there? Yeah, I think I'll have to listen back because like so many of our mutual, like the voice, I got verklempt at certain points, like my ego, it was that thing, like I'm out of practice, and it was hard for the higher self to it wasn't hard, it was just
Right, but you haven't been doing you haven't had time to do meditation and really connect in with yourself. Plus, you've been blocked. So
it felt so good. It feels so good to be released. And that thing in my back, oh my God, that was so heavy.
Yeah, that looked really painful coming out. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't. It was weird. It was almost like they put something similar in, because you know how like those ladies with those rings in their neck, if they remove it, their neck would like collapse. It was sort of, they put in a beautiful one to sort of support me because of all of the energy that was being sucked out of me. I was left weak. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it was replacing one.
So let's talk about shielding at night before bed. So all you need to do is find a crystal and charge it up. Or if you've got a dream catcher, you can ask a dream catcher to do this work. That if there's any energies coming in that are not for your highest and best good, that the dream catcher will actually take them and then send them up to source.
Okay.
And you can do a small crystal grid. You can do 2 or 3 crystals, clear quartz, amethyst, anything like that. And it's your intention for any energies to not be able to attack you, or to take advantage of your vulnerability to come into your art field. And then another good thing to do is, asking Archangel Michael or any other, angels or archangels that you feel comfortable with or work with, and asking them to put protection around you while you sleep. And then that it'll be, perpetual. So each night as you go to sleep, whether you need to just say a quick word or, to just say protection on, kind of like turning a light on and off. So, so just start doing that.
Thank you. That's very good.
Yeah.
Thanks
so
for
it's similar
reminding.
similar to shielding when you go into a large, group of people you don't know. I mean, you could be going to the store grocery shopping, and you could, use that protection around you. So yeah. Well, I hope I'm excited to see like what happens progression wise between you and Mia and Tessa. I mean, it's really awesome, really,
Yeah.
to see. I mean, even from where you guys were a year ago, it was just such a struggle, and you're beyond the struggle, but there's still like these little bits and pieces that just still need to kind of come into place. So
Yeah, and I've noticed like I've been like attacking Mia. It's not like me, like
yeah.
picking on her.
Well, that
Like
was the tormenting of that soul that was attached to you. So, and that's why.
it's gone. Thank
Yeah.
God, my poor daughter. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Okay,
He said
so yeah.
tormenting you and tormenting your daughters. So, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. That was really happening. It was really bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't forget, try to clear your energy. I mean, use the golden rain shower, just imagining it, with the golden
Okay.
Christed energy, just like you're standing in a shower, washing through you, asking Mother Gaia to transmute any negative energies and just asking to be freshened and brightened. So it's that simple. It seems we make it so much more complicated than it is, but it really is that simple. And if you do that once or twice a day, do it when you're riding your bike,
Okay.
do it when you're riding your
Great.
bike. Just think about, here's me in this golden rain shower. As soon as I step on my bike, this shower is happening and I'm getting cleansed.
Okay, great idea.
Because then you'll do it at the end of the day and then in the beginning of the day, because I think that's how you're getting to work too, right? So
Right. That's an excellent idea. Excellent
yeah.
recommendation. Okay, I'm feeling already delicious. Thank you so much. I haven't felt like this in so long. It's like I forgot a part of me I forgot I'm like this. Honestly, it's lovely coming back to you, Wendy. I missed you. It's been hard, and I'm really grateful you threw me a line. I appreciate it.
Man, you needed a big rope with a with a light vest, not just a line.
No kidding. You threw the whole boat. Thank you so much from me and my daughters. I love you, dear. And I'm, like you said, and it's great to see you so beautiful and so happy.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about is the Ireland trip going to go? You mentioned it the other night.
So
but
next year, we're planning it for
so
next
it's been
year.
postponed. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They
and-
just told me that the energies aren't right for it, that we're supposed to go to Shasta again first, and
Yeah.
then the following year go to Ireland. So I'm just trusting what I get.
Right. And so are you starting that planning?
So yeah, we've already started
process?
looking into the planning, but you're familiar with it, right? I feel like I can look to you for some resources. And it's funny, I actually picked up a newspaper. We went to this Irish bar or something, a restaurant, and I have this, and I forgot it was like with my stuff.
Wow.
Tour Ireland, right? And it's
That's
got
so-
all this, it's got all this, and it's Ireland's calling.
Yes, and what we're looking at that right there is called the Giant's Causeway. It's up in Northern Ireland. It looks like a pathway for giants.
Oh wow!
The Giant's Causeway.
Belfast is.
Yeah.
Because I was told to go north toward Belfast. So
yes, that's in Belfast. The causeway you're looking at right there. That image.
Oh,
and
there's a synchronicity.
Yep. And
right.
So the Giant's Causeway.
Press the green button.
Okay, press. And okay, so look that up. The Giant's Causeway. And I was told at one point that my family, my grandfather's family lived close to a sacred part of Ireland.
Wow.
And it was called Roscommon, where he lived, Roscommon, Roscommon. And there was something there. I think I have to do a little research. It's a kind of thing like if I see it,
Uh-huh.
I'll recognize it. It's almost like a copse. You know what a copse is? A copse is like a little, when you're driving on the highway, you see like a little gathering of trees. That's called a copse.
Oh, okay, I
COPSE.
gotcha. Yeah.
And so there's like some sacred copse near Ross Common that might be sacred for you. I don't know. So like
Well,
I'm
you
just
know what,
putting it
too?
out there. Huh?
I know that I've had past lives that have been as giant, as
Really?
giant. So,
Okay.
so as soon as you said Giant's Causeway, I was like, oh my God, is it ironic? Is that why? Like, I like been surfing through this and like reading pages, and then this happens to be the one I stopped at.
Yeah.
It's not the beginning. It's, it's in the middle of this information I've been reading through, because I was like, oh, I need to like look through it and see what I see and like what kind of catches my eye, and just like, kind of just sense, like get that sense. And yet here the very first thing I want to do. So
That's a
and I didn't even
beautiful
think-
place.
I didn't even think about it. I mean, I just was like, oh yeah, I need to read through this Ireland, da, da, da. And the last thing I looked at was this guy. It's time for some shenanigans, shenanigans. That's what I was looking at, this dude. And then I just folded it up and set it down. And now I'm picking it up, talking to you about, oh yeah, I got this thing. And then it says, Ireland's calling.
Well, and what's interesting about that image is where, when we were looking at that golden dragon, that
Yeah.
surface, like there was a scene right before even when the activations were happening, where there was all of those
Activations?
shapes, but it was almost like they were raining down, like how do I describe this?
Oh, I know what it's like.
You-
They gave me a visual image of it, like the oil lamps when it would come and the little drips would come down and the different
Yeah.
little rows would come down
Yes,
like that.
it was like, when in Star Trek, when they were like getting beamed down,
Yes.
and you could see like all those little like shivery particles,
Yeah, I know exactly
kind
what
of
you're
like.
talking about.
So imagine those, what we're looking at, the Giant's Causeway, like all those like octagons or whatever they are,
Yes. Little
going up
rectangles
and
or
down
whatever.
like that, all shimmery, up and
Oh,
down.
going up and down.
Yeah, like a shower, like you were saying, like,
Oh wow.
yeah, no, up and down, not just downward,
just
up
down,
and
up
down.
and down?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
going more like, yeah, like
Got it.
shimmering. Oh, that was so nice. That dragon is gorgeous. I didn't get to see that. Like, I can't envision the face. Like, it didn't allow me to see that, but I got to see
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of its.
Bodies and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
its body is beautiful. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I think I don't know which channeling, but recently I channeled her, and she's part of a collective. There's 3 golden dragons. She's one of them. And I think it's two female and 1 male. But she's slowly like giving me information. But Shinara is who came this time. Last time when I was
Shinara.
channeling-
I was like shenanigans.
Yeah,
Shinara
Shinara.
shenanigans.
Shinara shenanigans.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
yeah,
It's
so
nice to
good.
have synchronicity. Wonderful. I'm so grateful. And
Um,